Hi and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. Today we are going to do my, I don't remember, my 5th update, my 6th update. It's the 6th update, I believe, for my Ditch the Discontinued project pan. If you are unfamiliar with this project, this is a project that I created to center around the discontinued limited edition or products that you can't buy anymore in some capacity. If you want to join this project, please feel free to. It's open for anyone. I tried to make this as lax as everyone doing it. I know there is one other person on YouTube at least doing this. It's Creole Beauty. I don't exactly know her channel name, but I will link her down in the description box below so you guys can check her out as well. And then if you search the hashtag Ditch the Discontinued over on Instagram, I'm sure there's a couple more people doing this project that way. Again, if you feel like joining, definitely join. There's not really a time limit, but whenever you want to start, you can start. Whenever you're done with it, you can just be done with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and start talking about my products because I want to just make this as quick as possible. Also, if you're curious what's on my eyes, I did film it. It'll be posted later this month. So the first item that I have is actually this guy here. This is my Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Champagne. We actually made a decent amount of progress. We are down at that purple line. We're actually at the bottom portion of that purple line. I made a good amount of progress in 2 months, which I would hope I've made that much progress in 2 months. But if I'm being quite honest, I haven't been wearing makeup all that frequently. So this is good progress for the amount that I've been wearing. I feel like I could actually put it on my shoulders today. I did not yet, so I might chuck it on my shoulders. But yeah, I'm excited. I think that this only has a couple more months, and I'm so happy about that. I can't wait to actually finish this up, which is wild if I finish it in less than a year's time frame from opening it to now. The next couple items are not exciting updates. I have 2 blushes in. So this one here is Bare Radiance by Bare Minerals. I use this one very, very frequently right now, but I'm not really any different from the mark that I made months ago. So I'm just not marking it. I'm just gonna weigh it, and that's how I'm gonna really measure it until there's visible change. I don't want to just keep overlaying the same line because there's really no discernible difference. It might be slightly right at the bottom of that purple line, but it's not enough for me to actually make a mark. I wore this one quite a bit comparatively to the next one, but not a lot still. So we are going to continue to chug along with this, but this is going to take forever. Part of me is I should probably just roll the other blush out, which is Bare Minerals Promise, which is this pink toned blush. I'm just not reaching for this at all, at all. So I feel like I should just roll this out. I'm going to let you guys kind of let me know what you think I should do with this. Do you think I should roll this out and just focus on the one blush? Do you think I should just continue to leave this in and any progress is still progress? Let me know in the comments below because I'm kind of torn. I wear this when I wear cooler tone looks. I should have worn it today, but of course I did not. But maybe I'll start reaching for this more in the winter time. So November, December, which I'm not going to make that much progress in 2 months on a basically full blush. But the next product I have is this guy here. This is the Tarte Clay Play Liner in the shade Bronze. There is no change. I've very rarely reached for this. I did reach for it a handful of times. I feel like this is one of the months I reach for it the most, which is still not a lot of times, but I'm going to continue to chug away at this. I don't think that I just struggle reaching for this. I struggle so hard reaching for this stinking thing. So eventually, I don't know, eventually it might be used up. I don't know. Then a product that I use very, very frequently actually is this guy here. This is Colourpop Matte Lippie Stix in the shade TGIF. So that is all we have left. So it's really not that much product left in here, but I really only use this as a cream blush. I am wearing it as a cream blush underneath my powders and everything today. So it is a beautiful shade. It's just this beautiful deep red tone. I just don't reach for it. It's so nice though. I definitely foresee myself reaching for it more in the autumn and winter months. Not so much now, but I am using it as a cream blush now to get some use out of it. So you'll see a picture of like the lines. There's really not much difference, but I feel like I'm using it a lot and I'm like, why is it not going down? Like, why is it not going down? But I guess I just use such a little amount that there's like microscopic, like millimeters of progress any given time. But looking at my actual lines, it looks like I've used like a centimeter of product since rolling it in, which is a big amount, like when you look at it that way, but like month to month, there's like very minimal use, which is very like discouraging, but I'm just going to continue to use it. We're just going to continue to plug away at it, and that's fine. The next one I actually feel like I've been making a lot of progress on, and that comes from my Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette. It is this guy here. This is the shade Acoustic from that. I'm like low-key trying to finish shades in that palette because this palette just is old, it's depotted, and some of the shades just don't work that well. This is one of those shades that works really well and I enjoy using it, but we have such a little amount left. I think I'm going to repress this, and if I do decide to repress this before this goes up, I'm just going to like have a clip go up of like how it looks repressed and then a picture of it repressed. But yeah, this I'm going to repress because it's a little bit hard to get product on now. But yeah, I'm still continuing to make really good use and progress on that, which excites me, especially since like everything else I'm like slow progress, and then this I'm like actual progress. That's nice. Then the next product I have was rolled in, I believe 3 months ago. That is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Highlight in Hustla Baby. I feel like I've made a decent amount of progress. I've definitely expanded the pan a bit, not a whole lot. And then the embossing or imprint on it, I feel like is definitely worn down. You can barely see the bottom of the F&B. But yeah, I am really, really content using this. I wear it every single day. Especially I like it mixed with the other highlight that I'm panning in my deck of panning. This is like a really nice like base highlight, and then I put that super glittery shimmery one on top of it, and it's really pretty. So I'll continue to just get more and more use out of this, especially right now where I'm a little bit tanner. This looks a lot more flattering than when I'm a little bit more fair and pale. This tends to not work as well when I'm a little bit lighter in my complexion, not going outside as much, you know? Then a product that I feel like I'm making actually really great progress is this guy here. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. When we rolled this in, I don't know why I didn't mark it, but when we rolled this in, we were basically full up in it. The last time I updated you, I believe we were like a little bit above the writing, and now we're down where it says priming. I don't know if it'll actually focus. And if you know anything about like these products, it tends to grip up on the sides a little bit, not a lot, but there's definitely like a dip like that inside of like this. So it's a little bit lower, I think, than what it looks like, but that's fine. I'm really enjoying using this. I, again, really enjoy this product. I'm going to be very sad when Becca is like dissolved as a company and I can't procure this or the First Light priming filter. I think I like the First Light priming filter more than the Backlight, and I'm sad about that. But otherwise, the primer's a primer in my book, so it's fine. Then the product that I'm actually going to be rolling out is this guy here. This is Bare Minerals single loose pot eyeshadow in the shade Real Deal. My goal was just to use this 10 times. I made my 10 uses. It is a very beautiful, I'll give you a little swatchy of it. It's a beautiful like green olivey color, slightly shimmery. I can get away with it as like a matte though in like the outer corner. It also makes a really pretty liner shade, but I am happy to have gotten so much use out of this. 10 uses doesn't seem like a lot, but it's definitely more than I would have reached for it otherwise. But yeah, we will be rolling this out and rolling something in its place in this, and I'm excited about that. And then the last product we have is this guy here. This is my Supergoop CC Cream SPF 35. I have mine in the shade Fair Light. This product technically isn't like discontinued, but they've like reformulated, repackaged, and like come out with a much larger shade range than this. It used to only come in like 2 or 3 shades. It was fair light, light medium, and like medium tan. And they've vastly increased the shade range, which is fantastic. This is slightly too light for me right now. This is better for me in the winter, but I am panning a darker foundation that I can mix with this. Plus, I like to have like SPF-y kind of products in the summertime. So I'm going to continue to just work on this. And that's that. I'm excited about that. But now we get to talk about what I'm rolling in to replace my loose eyeshadow here. And I thought really long and hard about it a few days ago. And then today I kind of just, I'm shooting from the hip. I'm picking something on the fly for putting into this project. And since I am so close to finishing the matte cream eyeshadow that's in my Fantasy Self project pan, I figured why not just roll in the loose cream matte eyeshadow that I have from Bare Minerals that's just been sitting in my collection. So this is the shade Nude Beach Matte. This was a limited edition summer collection from a long time ago, because I'm gross and I just hoard my makeup for entirely too long. So it's just a matte cream kind of shadow. It's definitely a light shade for me right now. I definitely have a little bit of a tan, but I do have a bit of a tan, but I do use these colors to just blend out any like crease work that's gone much too high. I also feel like I'll be able to use this as kind of a touch-up under eye brightening powder. I will see how that works. It might not work that way, but I want to finish this. I don't want to just use it 10 times. My goal is going to be to finish it. So I don't know if there's really going to be much rolling out next month. I'm going to try to set my focus in on Acoustic here. I'm going to repress this and see if I can just finish this up. I also might be able to finish up this Makeup Revolution drops. And then long shot, but I might be able to at least get halfway to finishing this Becca Backlight priming filter. Everything else I think is going to be staying in here for quite some time, but that is it. That is everything in my Ditch the Discontinued project pan. Let me know if you are doing any like year-long project pans, how you are doing with them, if you've found like any bit of makeup burnout, fatigue, and like wearing products, panning products, that kind of thing. I've definitely become hitting a plateau in my eyeshadow panning, which is why I switched to like doing a palette focus rather than like panning eyeshadows. But I am wanting to consistently like focus on a couple that I want to finish up. But yeah, that is it. That is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye!